a beer from the grandfather of craft beer in America, from Sierra Nevada. This is Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. This is the face of craft beer in America. Sierra Nevada has really been one of the biggest movers of the craft beer movement. This is a great beer, a great pale ale. They still bottle condition. It says straight on here. This one's can conditioned, which just leads to great carb, great mouthfeel. It is a beer that I would really say, now that they've started to put these in cans, it is a perfect beer for the outdoors. It really doesn't get better for outdoors than this and Oscar Blues, Dale's Pale Ale. Those two are beers that I would take out into the woods with me, out an outdoor excursion, any chance I had. So, without further ado, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And it gets no special points just because it is such a well-known beer. It gets no sympathy points. I'm going to grade it as is. Pour down to the glass. Straight from the can. Poured it hard. Great aroma right off the bat. We've got 2 fingers ahead. It's a very tight bubbles, and as a home brewer and I bottle condition, I don't keg. And one of the things I love about bottle conditioned beers is you just get such a rich, creamy, tight head on there. The carbonation is just always so wonderful, so lovely, so crisp in the mouth. So if you're making pale ales, IPAs, bottle conditioned, can conditioned beers always seem to be a little bit elevated, in my opinion. Looks like it's going to leave a nice, really nice lacing on there. I mean, super creamy looking. The color is a caramel orange color, pretty bright, pretty vivid, and pretty clear. So let's get a smell. So Sierra Nevada Pale Ale started before a lot of the hop forward, juicy beers started coming into play. It definitely is not as hop forward. It's definitely super balanced. You get caramel malts, and you get a little bit of hop nose on there, a little bit of hop presence, citrus, slight citrus, a little bit of earthiness. Smells good. It's a good taste. That is just so delicious. This is still one of the best pale ales out there. Just the consistency over the years. It's so drinkable. This would thirst and quench my thirst so well outside in a warm, hot day, mowing the lawn, kayaking, going on backpacking trip. This would do the trick for me. It's got a great balance between the malt and the hops. The hops are earthy, grassy kind of hops. There is a slight citrus peel, and there's just a good malt backbone. There's those caramel malts that are definitely playing in, and a little bit of crackery backbone to it. And it's just super drinkable and so fresh tasting, so refreshing. Curious if they do put dates on these. They do. Well, yeah, so July 2nd. So it's, almost a couple months, but absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. The balance and the sweetness of the malt, it's not overly sweet. The bitter finish that you kind of get that kind of makes you really thirsty for another drink. The drinkability, the mouthfeel, the carbonation, everything works so well together that it's definitely an A minus. It's definitely a 90, 91 without a doubt. This is a beer that should and could very well be a staple of many craft beer drinkers across America. There's nothing about it that someone would just drink it and say this isn't a good beer. It's very well made, very well constructed. So that's what I'm gonna call that. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, A minus. Great beer. Perfect beer for the outdoors. In the can right here. Transport this sucker anywhere. That's the verdict.